What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost, and when you decide to play the woke game, when you try to cater to the identity politics crowd, there is no winning. You will inevitably lose. And in the case of Kevin Feige and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they have been very upfront and very clear about the direction they want to take the MCU in Phase 4 and beyond. They want to continue to force these characters down your throats that have failed in the comic books time and time again. These characters that were created by activists solely for the purpose of diversity and representation that no one wanted in the comics are now coming to a screen near you, whether it's the big screen or whether it's Disney Plus. But bringing in woke characters like America Chavez in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness will not be enough because the audience that they've decided to cater to is literally insane, and there is nothing you can do to be woke enough for them. They will always find something else, and now we have headlines like this from Bounding Into Comics. MCU fans claim casting of Xochitl Gomez as America Chavez is colorist, harass the actress for being too light-skinned and the wrong ethnicity. Now, we have talked about America Chavez a little bit here and there, especially with the realization that she's going to be in Multiverse of Madness. This is a character that has failed in the comics, that no one is interested in. They've changed the background a couple times, but it continues to fail because people aren't interested in this character, literally created for the purpose of diversity and representation. And now what do they get? Kevin Feige shoehorns this character into the MCU, but it's not enough for them. Following her debut in the recent Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness trailer, a number of Marvel fans have taken issue with Xochitl, and I think that's how that's pronounced, Xochitl Gomez. I know it looks weird because it's an X and a ITL at the end, but I think it's Xochitl Gomez. I've heard her say it before. Casting as America Chavez, and in one case, outright harassing her over it, over the belief that the Mexican actress is both too light-skinned and the wrong ethnicity to play the Puerto Rican superhero. The 15-year-old Gomez made her first proper but not yet full Marvel Cinematic Universe appearance as Chavez on February 13th, with such shots as her being trapped by a demonic entity, running from Giganto, and traveling through the multiverse alongside Doctor Strange, briefly appearing throughout the latest trailer for the Master of Mysticism's upcoming sequel. While most fans were either overjoyed, so a minority of them, or found themselves rolling their eyes at the film's inclusion of what is arguably Marvel's most divisive character, a small subset of fans responded to his first glimpse of Chavez with anger, angrily accusing both Marvel and Gomez of colorism, or bigotry based on the shade of one's skin color, for what they perceived as intentional lightwashing of the multiversal traveler. Claudia Amenabar right here, blue check mark. Oh, whitewashed America Chavez, I am so sorry what they did to you, just like Wanda. And then the next one, sharing a screenshot of Gomez as Chavez and Phil Jimenez and Marte Garcia illustrated variant cover for Marvel's Voices Pride Volume 1, featuring a darker skinned interpretation. Iron Moon wrote, I really need y'all to take a close look at these two pictures because absolutely what are we doing here? So it's not enough that we have a Latina actress that's playing this role. It's not enough that we included this dog shit character in the MCU. These are the fans that they're trying to win over. These are the fans that Kevin Feige is targeting and pushing away, all normal fans. These are the freaks that he's after, and it's not enough. It is never enough for them. I do want to add, since this is gaining traction, while I do wish actors were more responsible about accepting these roles, I'm not really interested in vilifying POC actors for taking opportunities like this and would rather focus criticism on casting directors. And it continues. Look at all these insane people. This was obviously a very colorist choice, and the age choice is weird. Probably just an excuse not to mention her sexuality. Did I mention America Chavez is part of the LGBTQ plus IA231 community? Of course she is. And then this person with, I think that's a Puerto Rican flag and a trans flag, I think. America Chavez is a strong, confident, queer Afro-Boricua with queer biological parents and Afro-Boricua adoptive parents. I do not know who this variant in Doctor Strange is supposed to be, but it's not the character whose stories I've been reading for a decade. In one particularly disgusting moment, This person took their indignation directly to Gomez, harassing the young actress, who I believe is 15 years old, and demanding she drop out of the role in favor of someone with darker skin. Now you know you dead wrong for taking the role of America Chavez. One Google search show, and you are not only is she dark skinned, but uno Boricua, Puerto Rican, both of which you are not, they lashed out at Gomez, believing themselves to be righteously justified. I'm gonna need you to drop and put in a good word for an actual black Puerto Rican actress like Madison Reyes or something. This is the audience that they want. Freaks with pronouns in their bios, trans flags in their thing, because that's what their entire identity is based off of, right? Likely their sexuality. Marvel, when will you learn? When will you learn, Kevin Feige, that this approach in the long run will not work? You know, Phase 4, I think so far has been a complete abomination. I think Spider-Man No Way Home was good. I think it was heavily laden with the cameos, obviously, and that's what got $1.8 billion at the box office. But I thought it was good. It was the best thing I think Marvel's done in quite some time, which isn't really saying much. But this is not sustainable. Bringing in characters like this that are going to be used and dragging down these characters that built the MCU will not be a recipe for success in the long run. And by pushing away normal people, by pushing away normal fans and say, we don't want you anymore, to try to embrace this type of fandom, I don't think it'll work out the way you think it will, Kevin Feige. But let me know what you guys think about this. The actress, Xochitl Gomez, essentially being harassed because she's diverse, but she's not diverse enough. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.
Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.